We could hear from Governor Kemp about this tomorrow when he is in his hometown of Athens. He is scheduled to speak to the Athens Area Chamber of Commerce in the morning. The governor just sent a letter yesterday to President Biden demanding information about the immigration status of the man accused of killing Riley. Jose Ibarra is from Venezuela and not a U.S. citizen. Governor Kemp is also demanding information about the suspect's older brother, Diego Ibarra. He was arrested Friday for having a fake green card. Despite being arrested in Athens 3 times in 2023, Kemp is asking why Diego Ibarra was released back into the community while his asylum claims are processed. In the 3-page letter to the president, Kemp writes in part, "The American people deserve to know who is illegally entering our country due to your administration's failures and what risks and challenges every state must now face." As we learn more about the immigration status of the murder suspect and his brother and what led to Laken Riley's death, we will share it with you in our free Atlanta News First app. You can download it by scanning the QR code here on your screen to put that app right on your mobile device.